Well, it's been about 3.5 years since Suicide Squad. Looking forward to that comment section. Seriously, I am. Birds of Prey in the fantabulous longest title ever since Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. So Birds of Prey is a Birds of Prey movie. It's not really a Birds of Prey movie. Birds of Prey prequel, maybe? It's generally a Harley Quinn movie. Harley and Joker, they have split. Harley's dealing with it because it's not just like, okay, split, done, on to other things. No, she's actually dealing with it for the beginning of this movie. I appreciated that. There are phases before acceptance. However, there are a few people in Gotham who are like, you mean that lady's been trolling us and fucking with us all this time? She no longer has the Joker back in her corner. I say we kill her. The one who really wants to do that's Roman SIONIS. I always said SIONIS. I guess it's SIONIS. Who is Black Mask, played by Ewan McGregor. He does not like her at all. So he's coming after her. There's a diamond that she needs to get for him to save her life, which sounds remarkably like one of the plots of Snatch involving Bricktop, now that I'm thinking about it. And then you start meeting the Birds of Prey. Okay, what I liked about this movie is Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. Whatever your grievances with Suicide Squad, she's fantastic, but she just completely sells it. The voice, the persona, when she's vulnerable, you feel for her. When she's kicking ass, she is doing that quite efficiently, and all with the whimsical kind of fun you would expect from Harley Quinn. She was great. I actually really liked Canary as well. Both were a great team up. They team up the earliest. Actually, one of my favorites in the movie is actually Huntress. And you don't get much of a Huntress. However, Huntress has the best sounding arc. So much so, as much as I loved Huntress in the movie, I felt robbed. I was like, I want to see her backstory. I mean, you see flashbacks of her backstory, but I want to see the whole movie. You know, it'd be like Punisher, but with her, which sounds amazing when I just think about it. So basically, as the band is slowly getting together, they get together in the last act, and that's when you really feel the dynamic. It's the vibe that Suicide Squad was probably going for. Also, the action, the fight sequences, I thought they were really exciting. Okay, my main grievance, the thing I did wrong is I didn't watch this movie while I was high. I'm just saying, this is the kind of movie you probably get high to. Probably enhances the experience. Whatever, it's legal now. No one cares. Put your dare shirt down. However, the villain in this movie, Black Mask, Roman Sionis, played by Ewan McGregor, at first I was like, he's having fun with the role. I'm liking this. I was really digging it. But then the movie just keeps going until I felt it went too far in terms of just the cartoonish nature of it. Not fun cartoonish nature, no. When he was doing that, I was having a good time with it. Like the scene in the trailer where he was like, who's having a good time? However, it's Birds of Prey. It's gonna be a girl power movie for sure. How is it not gonna be? It's Birds of Prey. No question about that, but this movie does go to the point where I feel like it draws a line in the sand where it's like, all right, women over there, dudes over there. Good people, shitty people. It's the theme of the movie, and they push it really far with him. He's a complete misogynistic fuck to the point where I'm like, am I even watching Black Mask right now? Not like I have the finger on the pulse of all the Black Mask story arcs, but I never got this from Black Mask. I mean, Ewan McGregor acts the shit out of it. I mean, let's be real here, he does. But his character's still locked into what I consider a one-dimensional box because it just who he is, how the movie portrays him, and his motivation. He's a guy who wants to kill Harley Quinn because, well, he's a really misogynistic guy and she's a woman and he hates her. He's like one of the subway dickheads in the Joker movie, got his own movie, became the villain, and now he's even worse. The best villains for me, and this is personal taste, I totally get it, but the best villains for me are the ones where when they tell the hero or the audience their motivation, there's an argument to be made there. It does make you pause and go, I see where you're coming from. Still gotta stop you because you're a maniac, or at the very least it conflicts with my sense of morality and my ideology. That's the human element I'm talking about. This guy has none of that. He's just a piece of shit. That's it. I'm down with having a misogynistic dick of a villain, but you gotta give me something else, something to sink my teeth into for his motivation. It's not a thing he has, it's all he is. A to Z. A stands for absolute misogynistic dick. B stands for bitch-ass misogynistic dick. C stands for cunt of a misogynistic dick, and all the way to Z. I know I'm prattling on about the villain, but it was a huge dynamic in the movie. I feel like they took what started out as a good villain and sacrificed him on the altar of the movie's message, agenda, whatever you want to call it. But in all fairness, for this movie and what the movie's trying to do, what it's going for, its message, agenda, whatever you want to call it, it works in this movie for that. So whether or not you like that or don't, well, that's up to you. This is the epitome of a movie that will thrive on its rewatchability factor. In the end, I'd rather watch Shazam Aquaman, Wonder Woman. I'd rather watch any of those before I watch this again. As much as I love Margot Robbie in this movie, I really like Mary Elizabeth Winstead as Huntress because I really love her anyway. Really enjoyed some of the action and the group dynamic. This is one of those movies that's either going to hit you or you're not going to feel that. And if you don't feel that, I question whether or not you'll really enjoy the movie. Like if there's enough for you to sink your teeth into. I mean, the critic sitting next to me, I know her. I talked to her at every one of the screenings. She was loving it, having a great time. I was there like, hey, well, it's fine. And I walked out of this movie going, the action sequences were fun. In fact, I got the medicine. This movie would probably be a better time. Not drunk, but you know. Yeah, now it's a party. Put your dare shirt down. All right, so Birds of Prey, have you seen it? What did you think about it? Are you a Black Mask fan? Did they do him justice in this movie? Or are you like, not my black, hashtag not my Black Mask? Whatever you think, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.